Merienda time dito sa set ng Maputing Cooking here from Makati City in Manila. I've got some banana leaf here with me, yung dahon ng saging. Meron din naman yung mga malagkit, coconut cream, sugar, and ginger. So you can probably guess that we're making suman. Super excited for this because actually pag estudyante ako dito sa Manila, one of the first things I did to practice Filipino is go to the wet market, yung dun sa may EDSA Central, and I would always go there to the kakanin table to buy my merienda, and I'd get my fresh buko, and then I'd choose maybe 3 or 4 na iba't ibang klase ng kakanin. So I knew suman for a few weeks being here in the Philippines, and I love this one when you have with the sugar, the mango, the chocolate. So let's get right into this one. You all love suman. I'm going to try to make it easily at home. Let's go. I have a caldero here. As you can see from the steam there, the water is already boiling. And we are going to go straight in here with our malagkit. So I'll get that one straight in, our glutinous rice. And then I have about 1 cup of sugar to go in here as well. And siyempre yung classic na suman flavor galing sa luya. Ito ng luya natin. At saka yung ating coconut cream. Dito sa Philippines yung kakanggata. You can also use coconut cream from a can if you don't have yung mga fresh. If you're not lucky enough to be in the Philippines while you're watching this, you might have to use a canned one, but that'll work too. So haloin ko muna, and we're gonna cook our glutinous rice until it's about half cooked before we start rolling it into some banana leaves. So I'll be back in about 10 minutes to take another look at this. In the meantime, if you haven't subscribed to Maputing Cooking, pwede ka dito na lang. If you like this recipe, don't forget you can share it sa ating mga kababayan sa buong mundo, and leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you guys. Show me your version of kakainin, suman, biko, pichi, whatever you like. I'd love to see a picture of it. So ito na yung ating suman mix. The glutinous rice is mostly cooked now. May luya dyan. The sugar, you can just smell that nice subtle sugar and ginger flavors coming through. So yung next step natin is we're going to actually prepare our dahon ng saging, or banana leaf. And I'm going to just run that over the flame quickly to let the aroma of the banana leaf out. And also to make it a bit easier to roll. Okay, I just want to do that so you can see those, like parang oil is starting to be released, na parang mas shiny siya. So we have our banana leaves. Now I've got a set pre-prepared here. I'll grab one of these cooler ones. So you want about 2 or 3 tablespoons ng suman mix dito sa dahon ng saging mo. And if you just sort of do this with your banana leaf, you'll start to get that elongated classic shape of the suman. That's looking pretty good. And then when you roll it, just sort of pack the suman a little bit and then roll it back on itself. It's easier if you sort of look at what I'm doing. And we just want to roll that. So we have there na isang suman. Looks pretty good. I'm just going to place it down, face down. And with the suman, to keep them from opening up, we're actually going to put 2 suman back to back against each other and then tie them together. Okay, I have 2 suman. One is slightly shorter than the other, but that's not bad for first attempt at rolling suman. I think you could definitely sell this at the Cubao Farmers Market. People would pay you cash money for this. And then meron tayong itong mga tali na banana leaf tali. So ito na yung ating suman, and you'll just see that because they're placed back to back na talagang na they can't open up anymore para pag nasa steamer sila. So we're going to place this now inside our steamer. This is good to go. So I'm going to put this into our steamer now. This is already preheated, steam's coming through, and here we go. Now this will need about 45 minutes to complete steaming and for the suman to properly set. So habang nagluluto ang ating mga suman dito sa steamer, I'm going to show you how to make a very, very fast hot chocolate. So if you ever have your family brings you back all that dark chocolate they got at the airport, this is what you can do with it. I usually take about half a block, mga 100 grams. This is a 65% dark chocolate. I prefer to make with dark chocolate and then add my milk. But if you're using a milk chocolate, maybe you put a bit more water, a bit less milk. So 65% dark chocolate. You can taste it first. You got a sense for how much sugar they put in, and then if it's tasting good to you, less sugar if you think it needs a bit more. Like if it was an 80% dark, you might put in a little bit of sugar. I just start with a little bit of water just to conduct the heat. It's a hot pan. So I'm just going to melt my chocolate block dito sa tubig. That chocolate block melted pretty fast. That was about 60 seconds. I don't like my hot chocolate too sweet, so I might just add in about half a tablespoon of sugar here and give that a quick stir through. And then we're gonna get our milk in. And the trick when you're adding your milk, just to get the perfect amount, is to actually use the cup you're gonna serve it in to measure. So if I wanna make 3 cups with this, which you should get about 3 cups to 100 grams of dark chocolate like that. And then when you're cooking milk, you really just want to do that on a low heat and bring it up to the boil slowly and keep stirring constantly so that it doesn't burn at the bottom. This is a good time as well, before it gets too hot, to just have a little taste. And see if you want it more milky, more chocolatey. If you think it needs a bit more sugar, this is the time to add it, and then you're good to go. That tastes pretty good though. So we'll just bring that to the boil slowly. We'll be back in a few minutes and we'll serve this up with our suman and this beautiful ripe mango over here. With suman, you have your mango first. So I'll get this, I'm gonna get that little piece of mint there. Nice shot of suman. Like, you wouldn't think you could have mango with hot chocolate like straight up, but going like with the suman in between is really good. Just puts a nice sweetness on your palate. It's like refreshed and then sweet from the suman, a hint of ginger, then you get the cocoa. If you think that Philippine food is excellent too, tell your friends about it. Help me take Filipino food global. Leave a comment below. Send me in your pictures if you cook some kakanin after you've watched the show. I'd love to hear your comments and thoughts. Get in touch with me anytime. I'm Chris Urbano, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.